When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's group therapy on 99.7 DJX.
Erin wrote to us, hey, Ben and Kelly, my friends think it's unfair that I'm giving my boyfriend a silent ultimatum, and I wanted your thoughts.
Okay.
It's a backstory. I've been with my boyfriend for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
We moved in together 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was all for getting a place with him because he was always talking like he wanted to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I keep thinking he's going to propose, but he has yet to pop the question.
Okay.
Every big day just comes and goes. My birthday, our anniversary, Christmas, New Year's Eve, etc., yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
I always get expectations and then nothing. It's to the point now where I want to get married and have kids. I'm done waiting. I feel like he's stringing me along. He's a bit older than me. He's 42. And he has always said he wants a family. But my question is, what the heck are you waiting for? All caps. I had to read it like that. My clock is ticking. I want to start working on a family. I want to be married. And, you know, I want to be married when I get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Is that too much to ask? I've decided that he has through Christmas and New Year's to propose. After that, I'm moving out and I'll find a guy who wants to have a family.
Wow.
I haven't said anything to him, so it's not one of those ultimatum situations, but the two friends I have told think this is dirty and unfair to him.
Okay.
So are you guys with me on this one? Thanks.
Wow. See, Erin, I think brings up something that maybe we all have thought in our heads.
Yeah.
Like, if he doesn't propose by this date, I'm out.
Yeah. But I do feel like we need to clue him into that. Like, I think it's time to just have a conversation like, hey, I just wanted to assess what's going on. I love you, but these are some things that I want for our future, and I want to know if you want the same things.
Why buy the house when you can get the milk for free?
Buy the house?
I mean, the cow. Maybe that's why I never understood that phrase.
That's probably why. You were getting it wrong. Yeah.
Yes. Great question. Like,
the kids are the biggest, thing is, she said, I think he wants to have a family. So it's not unreasonable to say, hey, when were you thinking? Because I was thinking now. Yeah.
Right. She said he's a bit older than she is. So assuming she's maybe in her 30s, biologically speaking. Yeah,
she wants to get started, yeah.
Well, for sure, because you are getting to the age where it is going to get a little bit more difficult to have.
Oh, I get why people have kids in their 20s. You have a lot more energy. They require a lot of energy.
Eric brings up a good point. Why does he have to propose? Maybe she should just propose to him.
She could. But, if there are a lot of women who are traditionalists and want the romance of the man coming up with the proposal, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know this guy, but it sounds like he might just laugh and say, oh, yeah, we'll get there or something. Almost like one of those not take it seriously because she asked him sorts of guys.
Well, yes. And so I think that's why she needs to sit down. They need to have a little come to Jesus, State of the Union kind of conversation. Like, what's happening with us? Where do you see us going? Because this is what I was wanting, and I want that now.
Who has been in this situation? I want to hear from you, okay?
And did it work?
Yep. 502-571-9970. If you had this ultimatum in your head, but then you vocalized it to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you were like, hey, we need to be moving forward by this date, and it happened, or what happened, I think that'll help Erin's situation here, so at least she can know whether or not she's playing dirty or playing fair or whatever.
Well, she's not playing dirty if she clues him into it. If she just keeps it to herself and gives him this silent deadline that he doesn't know about, and then he fails, and then she bolts, I don't think that's fair. But right. You do run the risk, though, when you start this conversation, that you're not going to hear what you want to hear.
Yep. 502-571-9970.
I see marriage and kids in our future in immediate future. So are you still wanting that? We got to make this happen because not getting any younger, that kind of stuff. We've got a lot of people chiming in on Facebook. Stephanie said, you do you. My husband and I dated 8 years before he proposed. We've been together for 28 years, married for 18.
Oh,
we have 2
wow.
daughters.
Okay.
It was worth the wait. I would do it all over again, even the waiting.
Oh.
I guess ask yourself if you can live without him or if you want to. If you can, then move on. If the answer is no, then wait, but have a conversation with him. Yeah. And then Kimberly said, been there, done that. After 10 years, told him my idea, and when he did propose, it was awkward and forced. That was the moment I knew it wouldn't work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Eric was like engaged for 16 years. My ultimatum was you got to get your credit score and finances under control before we get married. Never happened. We split. Yikes.
Yeah, Jamie said, I got to the point in a relationship, and at the time, I didn't realize the relationship was so bad. I just needed a tangible excuse to leave. So maybe that's what she is rationalizing in her own head.
Wow.
Kind
Well,
of-
she's just, I think, coming to terms with the fact that maybe the things that she wanted, maybe he no longer wants. Maybe he said at one point he wanted them, but he's
Yeah.
changed his mind, which is why he hasn't really done much to make it happen.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. Well, he calls our show all the time, and he always has such great advice. Andrew, the love doctor, what's your thought on this?
She's absolutely 100% wrong. She's got to do exactly, absolutely. I don't know. What is wrong with people? I don't know what's wrong with Kelly's absolutely right. Have a conversation. Relationships are about communication. You've both got to be on the same page. Have a conversation. If he's in with it, great. Move forward. If he's not, make another decision. But good God, 7 years? I would have thought by now they would have talked about that in depth and in detail. And if
Oh, yeah. I
she's
would
not
have had this
bringing it,
conversation 5 years ago, for sure.
absolutely. And if she's not bringing it up to him, then she's as guilty as he is. Have a conversation. She's absolutely 100% wrong in this situation by saying, oh, by Christmas, I'm out. He's going to go, wait a minute. What the heck? Right? No. Have a conversation. Man up, woman up, whatever. Just do it. My gosh, people.
Yeah,
Not hard.
because I feel like he's probably, especially if she's not communicating this or this deep desire of hers to him as clearly as she did to us, that he's thinking everything's fine.
Right.
He's
why,
comfortable.
Why
He's
rock the
comfortable,
boat?
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's comfortable, and maybe he's got complacent. He's thinking, oh, everything is great. She
Yeah.
needs to have a conversation. You've got to communicate in relationships, guys. The longer you're together, communication becomes more key and more important than ever. Good Lord, it's not
Did you
hard.
see my happy dance that Andrew the log doctor said that I was like absolutely right again?
100% spot on, Kelly.
All right. Andrew, the love doctor, thank you as always for your sound
Thanks, partner.
opinion on these situations.
Sorry, Ben. Keep on loving, guys.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
All right, bye.
All right. And Caitlin says, look, to me, it sounds like you've wasted the last 7 years of your life. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would straight up just ask him, where is this relationship going? Because if it's not going to the altar, then I'm out. I've known couples who dated for several years before getting married, but they were a lot younger. Yeah, that was one of the
Right.
things that she said is that, he's 42. She's
Right.
younger than him, but like it's
not like they're trying to get like finances in order or getting like life things
Right.
in place first before
Right.
they do all that. It sounds like they've been there, done that. They're ready for that. She just needs to communicate like, listen, I really, you've said that you've wanted this for our future. And so when were you thinking? Because I was thinking like now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck. Keep us posted on what you do. Cause you deserve happiness. He deserves happiness.
Yeah. Missy said, you know what? I didn't do it as an ultimatum. I did tell him that either marry me or let me go. I said, I love you, but I want to have at least one child. In my head, I had a deadline. Didn't convey that to him. He proposed New Year's Eve, and it'll be 25 years next month.
Wow.
So it can work. You just have to sometimes lay it out and say, hey, maybe he just needs a little prodding.
Okay.
Just like, hey, are we still on the same page about this?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, what's the
when
deal
were
here?
you thinking?
Yeah. When? All right.
When were you
Are you
thinking?
thinking like next weekend? Are you thinking
Yeah.
next year? Like
Were we
what's
thinking soon?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I'm
Well,
feeling like a special occasion could come up.
Erin, good luck. All right. Keep us posted on that on 99.7 DJX.